I know I was gonna keep it 100. Oh shit. Oh shit. For the people who ain't in here yet, they're catching on the replay. I just ended my live 3 seconds ago. Now I'm doing another one. We're gonna wait till some people come around to call Miss Carol. Right back in that thing. Let me find her. All right. Gotta turn this off. I gotta turn the microphone off. Let me put this phone over here. I just work with it. Hell no. Y'all didn't give me time to get one ready, so you'll put that to do it while we in the middle of this here. Your phone ringing.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Not a whole lot. What's going on with you?
I'm in the middle of doing a show.
Oh, so you gonna call me back in the middle of your show, huh?
I'm just letting you know I was doing it. I ain't want you to be caught off guard.
Mm-hmm. Just talk about something I ain't got no business talking about.
Why you say that?
That's just what I say.
Is that what you? Is that something you need to talk to me about? Something nobody
No,
need to
ain't
hear?
nothing. No, ain't nothing you need to hear. I just don't need to be talking about nothing. Something I don't need to be talking about.
Oh man.
No, you done took me for real. I'm just sitting up here debating on whether I want to go to sleep or not, or whether I want to stay up a little later and journal some more. I've been journaling off and on. I done went through all the bags I got out of storage, so tomorrow I need to take some stuff to the rehab center
Yeah. You got
and
some
drop
people
it
over here
off.
saying they love you.
Hmm.
I said you got some people over here saying they love you.
Who was that?
Let me
That's
see.
on your thing?
Calvin Bell say he love you.
Mm.
Benny B gave you a shout out. And they say
I tell them I love them too.
they good. You can speak your mind.
When I listened to that second one, me and my friend, we was laughing so hard. We was laughing like little children. I'm telling you, I said, girl, my son is somebody gonna send that to my son. And he gonna be like, Mama, you was not out here acting like that.
Well, first of all, how your son gonna know that was you?
Hell, he know my voice. He been hearing it since he came in the
But guess what
world.
though? What I'm saying is, out of 2 billion people on some YouTube, your son ain't for this. Just hold on, let me check out this video with dude. That's my mama. He talking. It ain't gonna happen like that.
It ain't gonna happen like that.
No, I mean like but you know what?
And
I get
even if
so
it do, guess what?
excited.
Even if it do happen, guess what?
What?
That's your son. You not his.
He'll be
You not his son.
he'll be all right.
Exactly.
All right. Whenever he do get out, I said, boy, you gonna be all right, okay?
What are you gonna
Whatever you do, you gonna be all right.
tell him? You better hope we don't hurry up and get to the story about his ass.
Oh, we
Yeah.
don't want to do that.
I don't know
No.
him, but I know somebody knew him his whole life. I know I can get some story about him.
Get some nonsense. Cause me, you know what? What's so funny? Like I'm going this page, you know, like on Saturdays he got two kids, and on Saturdays he got they one of them 5 months, one of them 3 years old. So you know he got his work cut out for him. His wife a hairdresser like me, so um, you know he has to keep the babies on the week on you know. So he be on Facebook talking about thought I was gonna get some sleep. One of them was down, both of them was asleep. By as soon as I laid down, one of them woke up, started crying, woke the other up, and you know he be just. I told him yesterday. I said you need to start the Daddy Chronicles, and you and the other fathers that got to do what you doing. Y'all can sit up and discuss y'all woes with each other. Y'all can have play dates on Saturday, so y'all can discuss y'all woes. He
Nah,
talking about.
that what the women do.
We said that's what the women
Yeah,
do.
that what the women do.
I told him since he have to do this on Saturdays and stuff, he need to just get his other little group of friends that got to keep the kids on Saturdays too, because their wife or their woman is working, and discuss their woes. I told him I don't feel sorry for you just because think about your mama did it by herself. So I have no sympathy for you. Think about the women that got two kids by themselves, and they ain't, because he gonna tell me one day, I'm talking to him, he talking about, when that garage door up, here come my savior. You know, she knows the mama gonna come in there and do, he be telling me,
Wow.
woo, it's a good sound to hear that garage door go up. I told
Look,
him that's a damn shame. What if you doing it by yourself?
I got a question.
Okay.
I got something I want you to tell me about. Cause you told me a little bit about it already.
Mm-hmm.
Remember you was telling me about your job, and when you worked in Cabrini Green, and you say you
Mm-hmm.
quit.
Mm-hmm.
Now you told me all them reasons. You like you got all this shit you ain't got tired of. You were like you got tired
Yeah,
of
I got
waiting.
tired of looking at poor people. I got tired of looking at people trying to live on public assistance. That's difficult. That is poverty on levels that folks do not understand. And it had been 12 years. I had worked there 12 years. And one time somebody come in there, they were so funky, I tasted it in my mouth for 2 days. And I mean, I don't know who it was. I don't remember. I just remember with some, it came. I worked behind bulletproof glass, and it came. That smell came out, and for 2 days, it was like in my mouth. I brushed my teeth. I drank. I just could, and I was like, wow. And one day, I don't know what happened. Something just. I ain't think about it. I got to eat next week. I got a child. I got a house full of folks. My father lived with me. My man lived with me. It was just, I had a whole lot going on. And I had a child. I don't know. We wasn't married then. We got married later on, but we wasn't married then. And my mother hadn't been too long, had died. So, I had a lot going on.
Yeah.
And I walked off my job after 12 years. I just put my purse under my arm because I was tired. I couldn't look at it no more. It's just like I was full. Folks had called me out my name so much, people looking for their checks, folks that cussed me out, called me bitch so much, I think I was about to answer to it, like, huh? It just had became a lot. A woman coming there one time, she couldn't find where her check had been sent to. And I knew I was getting to my end because she was like, bitch, you better find out where my check is. I'm like, bitch, if you get a job, you know where your motherfucking check is. You know, and it come out my mouth before I noted, and I was like, damn, I got to find me another job. Cause somebody gonna crown me queen of all that when I come out this motherfucker mouth. But I was you know, that was a reflection. That was you know, immediate response. I was just tired. How you gonna cuss me out about your money?
And shit. I cuss motherfucker out about mine.
No, but I'm like, you know, money that don't have nothing to do with me.
Yeah, I know
I
what you're
just
saying.
work here and
Like
pass them out. They send them here. The public people, you know, the public aid folks,
you
welfare
trying
folks,
to tell
they
her, bitch,
send
I
them.
can't give you what they ain't gave me yet, then.
Right, they send it
And
here.
she looking
I'm
at you
not even charging.
bitch, you think I'm gonna hold your check just to goddamn me piss you off or something?
And then there was all kind of stuff going on. Like this man, he was getting two chicks. You know, like in Chicago, men would get, like this was in the 90s, like late 80s, early 90s. A man would get $144 a month, and he would get about $78 in food stamps, something like that. So then when this other governor came in, he cut that off. He said they could be on, men could be 6 months on and 6 months off. I'm like, shit, this is finna get motherfucking serious
Hey,
right
look,
about
hey,
now.
real talk. My mama told me, she was like, look, when you was a baby, now she, matter of fact, she was pregnant with me. And she said it was the first time she ever in her life had to fill out for some goddamn food stamps. But
Man,
she was
that's
like, look,
humiliating.
but let me tell you what
Ooh.
she told me. She say, she ain't know nothing about no damn food stamps, how to get food stamps. And I guess back then you could sign up for them and it lasts for a month or two or something, and then you got to redo it. But she said the way it was, like my daddy told her, oh shit, I'll show you how to do it. Come on, we're going to go down there. So she was like, it was my daddy and his homeboy and her. So since she was pregnant, she had to go talk to some folks. And him and his homeboy went upstairs. They talked to some different people because they was men. She was like, well, shit. When they all met back downstairs in the lobby, my dad and his homeboy had checks, cash, and like the book of food stamps, all from the folks. And she was
Mm-hmm.
like, she had an application. I said, shit, what the fuck? She was like, shit, nigga, I had an application. These motherfuckers had checks, money, and book of food stamps. I said,
That's what I'm
God
saying.
damn.
People that know how to do that shit, they know how. Cause see, what I never could, even when I lived in Chicago, you go to these folks' house, you know what they getting. You working. Why is they TV bigger than my TV?
Shit, because they out hustling while your ass sitting there working.
Right. They every time I go to one of
Or
their houses,
while your ass at work, they kicking your door in, getting your shit.
you know, I'm like, how come they TV? And do you know, I lived in that environment, but I was naive. So now that I look back, I was so naive about shit because I didn't know that you could rent furniture till I moved to Arkansas and I was working in the beauty shop. I didn't know you could rent no furniture, rent no TV and shit. And the girls was talking. Some people was in there and they was talking and I'm listening and I'm like, and then I've seen the place. I had never seen none of them places in Chicago where I lived. I hadn't seen no rent to own. I'm sure it was some there, but I had never seen them. And then too, I just was trying to figure out how I go in their house. They got a big screen, and I got a little bit of TV over here that I could afford with my money. It just was amazing to me. Like I say, they had a hustle that I didn't, like I said, and then I didn't never go. I wasn't up in other people's houses because that, with me and that, unless I knew you and had been knowing you, I'll come in your house. But just
Yeah.
going to somebody's house every day, no. And then in the summertime, just like I walk a lot here, I walk
What's up with it?
in the summertime, I would walk the projects. I had friends all over the projects. I didn't just have friends in where I lived. I would go to the row house. In the summertime, I walked that whole thing. I'd go to the row house. It was somebody in all them places I would kick it with.
Yeah.
and that I was friends with. And then I always worked in the neighborhood. I worked at the laundromat cleaners until I got graduated from high school. Then when I came home from college, I worked in the currency exchange. So I always worked in the neighborhood. So I knew a lot of people. So I would just walk and do and kick it over here a little while, kick it. Be all day long. I leave my building and go to different places, kick it over here a little while, then go walk over here to the baseball field, kick it over there a little while, then go to the houses, kick it up, kick it up on Chicago Avenue a little while, and then come on back around and just kicking it all day and do that the whole summer. Then when it get cold, you somewhere trying, because in Chicago, shit, it get below zero. It don't play no games with you. So you got to get somewhere and sit there and that. But that didn't never stop us from partying or going to the lounges that, being cold outside never stopped us from doing what we was
That's
doing.
because it's damn near always cold in Chicago. You born in this
Not,
shit. But let me ask you
no,
this.
it's not always, but
I said, but it's like
most of the
I'm
time.
saying, but when it get cold, and especially with the wind coming out them lakes, you feel that
Like
shit.
now, it's cold. Yeah, and my father stayed, before my father died, he stayed down on Clark and Division, which ain't about 6 blocks from the damn lake. You step off that damn corner, and that wind, you be like, oh, damn.
Let me ask you this.
You can't, you can't even think. It be so. I was up there about 8 years ago, 9 years ago now, for Christmas. I was cooked for him and my friend that just passed, and it was 35 below zero damn near every day I was there. Then here I'm up there on some notes, listening to my other friend. I told her, don't you ever mention Megabus to me again. Because my friend that lived in Minnesota, she kept talking
Oh
about
shit.
Megabus, the Megabus, the Megabus, the Megabus, the Megabus. I'm thinking this is going to be a nice ride and shit. And then it was cheap. And I'm
That's
like,
what I'm
when I got
saying.
back,
Mega bus about $10, goddamn, maybe less.
yes, baby, don't you get on there, don't you get on
To
there.
take
Do
your ass
not
from
get,
Arkansas to goddamn me Texas for $5 a round trip.
don't get on there.
$10 gonna take you
Don't
and
get,
bring you back.
don't get on there. That's all I got to say. Don't get on
Nah,
there.
nah, you can't say all that. What happened on the bus? You gotta tell us what happened on the
Nothing.
bus.
It was nothing but them damn seats is little. And at that time, I was bigger than I am now, and them damn little tiny ass. Them seats is not built for folks that's not no 200 and up. And I got a friend, she's 6 feet. She was talking about,
God damn.
I want to ride on there. I said, no, you don't, because I told you, your knees going to be up against that seat in front of you. It ain't no stretch out room, ain't no, now, the Greyhound, the seat let back. I
Nah,
rode
you know the
Greyhound
mega
as a
bus ain't the
child.
same no more. They upgraded.
But however many seats, now, if you got time to travel and be and take time, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. But however many seats they can get on there, it ain't no pleasure in it. It's not no. I mean, you sitting up and it really don't let back, and
No, I'm
like,
saying, but you know, the
and my
mega bus
hips
ain't like that
wasn't.
no more.
I ain't been on there in a while,
That
cause
what I
and
know.
then they talk to you. So you used to ride on airplanes. They say thank you for traveling with us, and we so. They be like, look, if you do this, we gonna put, and they will put your ass off that bus in the middle of nowhere and call
And
the police. And what if you ain't got no more money? You just spent your last money.
you
You
better
ain't
not be
got
on that
no
bus
money.
fucking
They
up.
don't care. They do not care.
You
And
better get
I'm
your ass in
like,
line.
for real.
Now, let me ask you a question.
If you sitting on there, listen, them motherfuckers had me sitting on there acting right. You see, I'm sitting here with my hands folded talking about it. That's how I was sitting on. And then I didn't know. Listen, see, I'm not real. That's why I say I'm real naive about a lot of things. I'm thinking it's like any other bus, like the Greyhound. If you get on the bus, My son, I'm standing in line. I ain't read nothing. I just done bought the ticket. I ain't read shit. I'm one of them people. I'm always on an adventure. It's gonna always be crazy with me because I ain't read nothing. I don't know what's happening. That's just me. So I'm standing in line. My son reading, and he said, "Mama, you got a 2-hour layover in Memphis." I said, "What?" Okay, I'm thinking I'm gonna be. He didn't tell me I had a 2-hour layover outside. It just happened to not be too cold. This was Christmas time. I ain't ready.
You know what I just thought about? I promise I just thought
What?
about something. Like in Little Rock, the mega bus pick you up on Roosevelt at the
Outside.
gas station.
Right. Outside.
Outside.
And I'm not thinking when I get to Memphis, I'm going to be, it was warm, so it was fine. And wait. I'm sitting there. I didn't know, all these signs all around the lot where the signs where you catch this bus here, number 24 here. Now, like I said, I still ain't read the ticket. I'm sitting there with the man, the bus then pulled up. I'm still sitting there. People getting up, going over there. Some say, you better get your ass up and get on over there. So I went over there. I'm about the 54th person at this point. And but in Chicago, coming back, let me tell you something. It was so cold. It was so cold. It was so cold. Still, it was so cold. It was about 30-something below zero or something. But that bus pulled up. Now, we outside again. We outside. We outside. That bus peeled up, and all of us peeled out them cars. I was about the 10th person. I was trying to pull that stuff up on my phone so I could show it to that man because he had a piece of paper he had to scan something. By the time I got up there to that damn man, I was so damn cold, Phil, I never did warm up again. I never did. And I got home. When I got back to Little Rock, but once we came back, when we got back to Memphis, we didn't have to sit outside. It was even cold in Memphis. We could sit inside. It wasn't a Greyhound bus station, but it was their city bus station.
Yeah.
But it was cold in there. It was cold. When I got home, my son come pulling up in my car with the top down. All I heard was we started at the bottom, now we at the top. I told him, look, cut that shit off, let this top up on this car and cut that damn heat on because I'm cold and I'm fucked. And I'm like,
She said we started at the bottom, now we at the
yeah, we
top.
started out. I remember that shit.
Oh shit.
I'm like, cut that shit off. To stop up, cut the heat. When I got home, my friend that died this week, she used to clean my house. She was in my house. I told my boyfriend, I told her, y'all go find whatever quilts y'all got, because I told him find every quilt
Well,
in
he
this
got
house.
hypothermia or something.
I'm shit. I told her to find them and put it on top of me. Man, I got in that bed. I woke up about 7 o'clock that night. I was finally warm again. And man, I hadn't been that cold in 20, 30 years since I had lived in Chicago. I told my father, I said, don't y'all ever ask me ever again. I'm not coming. If it's Christmas time, I'm not coming. I'm not coming. I'm not coming. I told him I did them some memories I didn't need to have refreshed. But thank you.
All right, look, I gotta ask you a question. I need to answer.
Mm-hmm.
When you was growing up in the projects, who was that one person that was always in some shit?
Nobody. Always it wasn't that kind of environment. It wasn't nobody that was always in something. Cause see, there it wasn't no, like folks that stir in shit like down here.
Yeah.
Cause see, you be like a fly. They wasn't gonna be no whole lot of, cause it wasn't that kind of environment.
Yeah.
You didn't get to stir in no shit cause you finna get squashed. It wasn't no, I'm telling you, it wasn't like down here where folks be You know, so and so he and like different, keep up, man,
Well, tell me
If
someone
they
said
did,
that.
if they did, if you saw them stirring up some, you was getting some distance because you didn't want to be in the repercussions.
You know, I tell them this all the time. I be like, look, it ain't no way. The environment I grew up in, when you see some shit happening, you don't go that way. You go the other motherfucking way. Cause
Right, you get some
the
distance because
bystanders get bad shit happen to them.
yeah, and then if you riding with them, shit, when the repercussions come down, you go pap, 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 that's just
You
gonna be
gonna get them.
everything that, right, so now, you be like, when you see it, you say, all right, I got to go to the store, I'll be back, shit, you be like, shit, okay, I'm out, you make up a hell of
Hey,
an excuse.
I told y'all that. Look, one time I told her, look, I said, look, if you in the car with some folks and you see some bullshit going on that you don't want to be part of, man, that's when you step up and don't be afraid to say, hey man, let me out this car.
Yeah,
And
I'm
don't
out
give a
the
fuck
door.
what they gonna say, but man, look, let me out this goddamn
Yeah,
car.
yeah, I'm down, just like, I'm like this. If you like real when I was young, they found somewhere, I don't know where it was at in Chicago, but somebody went off and killed everybody in the house, including the damn children. Only people was left was the babies that couldn't recognize nobody. Okay, now from that point on, I seen that shit on the news. From that point on, if I'm at your house and you, like you say, well, you start rolling and then you got five more friends, y'all roll. If I walked up in there looking for one of y'all or walked up in there for any reason and y'all in there rolling and I'd be like, hey, you know what? I forgot to make what got to run and make. I'll be back. Because first of all, I don't know. It's two things can happen. If some nigga come up in here behind one of y'all, I might not be able to tell the story. So I don't need to be here. Number two, if the police kick the door off, I'm going to jail. So I don't need to be here.
Right.
That's how come I never went to people. You don't know what somebody's doing that's going to invite some drama. And see, up like down here, they leave folks to tell the story. Up there, they don't leave folks to tell the story. Don't nobody be left, not even the little children. That 9-month-old baby sitting in the floor might be left. But everybody else, oh, hell no. See, you just don't get yourself in them kind of situations. And that's how come I never really went to nobody's house. I see you outside or I see you next time the weather breaks. But I'm not coming. And like him, I don't, like, my neighbor, he tell me, he said, you reclusive. No. Where I live is not where you need to be visiting. If you come in here, you special. Because when I'm home, just like I got on my house dress, I want to relax. This is not where I entertain people. This is not, when I'm at home, I'm relaxed. If I got a boyfriend, now I might entertain him here, and then I really prefer not to. Because if I turn this camera around, right now, I got clothes, like I'm cleaning out of storage. I got a wagon full of clothes. I got a rack full of clothes. I got a bag right here to go to the rehab center. A box of shoes go to the rehab center. I got shit to wash and get ready for my next sale. So this ain't no, you come in here, you going to have to understand it look like a resale store.
Yeah.
So, and then I prefer if I got somebody, I can go over his house or we can meet in a mutual spot. But this is where I work at, and just like if you look behind me, I got surgeons and sewing machines and stuff. I'm always working on something. So this is not
I got some pants I need you to alter for me.
in what way.
I don't know. It all depends on the pants I find. It's been a while.
But I'm
I be
like,
spending money on my clothes, so shit. When the style change, you ain't gonna throw mine away like that.
I don't wear clothes according to. I went to school, after I went to beauty school, I went to image consulting school to learn how to wear clothes according to my body type because I don't know, I just felt like one day I was gonna go somewhere and I had that when you grow up in the projects, you had that project look and and you like it. You like the way it looks. But I knew I was going somewhere else, so I need to know how to talk, how to dress, how to look. And I went and learned. And then I made my clothes back then, and I'm trying to get back to that now when I get through selling my father's clothes. And but I went to school to learn how to look besides looking like, you know,
Yeah.
because I'd probably be still wearing my hair standing up top, some crazy looking if I was, because you can kind of tell no matter where certain people go, you can tell, where they from. And I'm like, back here, I've been living here 30 years, and when I listen to my voice on these podcasts with you, I'm like, man, I sound country. But when I go in a grocery store, I go somewhere here, as soon as I open my mouth, somebody say, where are you from? And the first thing I say is, why can't I be from here? They say, no, you're not from here, you don't look like folks here, you don't dress like people here, no, do you act like folks here?
But guess what though?
So,
I'm gonna tell you something you don't realize. Cause you from Chicago. Chicago and St. Louis. Y'all some of the countryest motherfuckers in the world. I don't give a damn because y'all city big as hell. Man, Chicago motherfucking country as hell. You sound country, you look country, you damn sure act country. You're some country ass nigga with bright colors.
But our parents came from the country. We couldn't help but to be.
Right, but what I'm saying is, even though y'all from a big city, St. Louis and Chicago niggas, when they go somewhere and they talk, they do sound country as hell.
Cause I'm like, man, I sound country.
This is the thing about it. I'm from right here. But people ask me, say, bro, where you from? You don't talk like, you don't sound like you from around here. And I'm like, man, nigga, I've been here all my life. Man, I done left and came back a few times. But they be like, nah, bro, you got an accent. You talk different. But yeah, you sound country, but it's that Chicago country, though.
Oh,
What's
that's
up
what
with
it
it?
is.
Yeah, yeah.
It's mixed up.
Like Dollar Bill.
I don't know Dollar Bill.
From Players Club. Bernie Mac.
Oh, I've never. You know what? I am not a movie person. I ain't never seen that in its entirety.
But you seen a bunch of Bernie Macs running around Chicago. A bunch of them country niggas. It's doing good.
But Bernie Mac is so funny.
She said she from California. We all sound country.
Bernie Mac.
So I know I sound country. When I hear myself on radio, on video or something, I be like, oh yeah, I'm country as hell. I ain't tripping. They like that country shit. Look, she like that country shit. I'm doing good. How you doing?
Man, it's just certain. You know what? When I lived there, and versus here, there were certain rules. I mean, you talked about that before. Like it's an unwritten rule. You never touch a man's car. You never bust, you never, it was an unwritten rule. You didn't touch no man's car. And a woman knew. You go mess with that man's car, you liable to come up stinking or something. And I know, so you didn't mess with no man's car. I get down here, women cutting ties and busting out windows. So I was,
Man.
they don't do that. Well, and I was like, wow. You didn't do that. You did not.
Females get away with they get away with a little bit more down in the South.
Yeah, they do stuff, and you be like, don't do
That shit
that. You
coming
be
to an
like,
end though. I said that shit coming to an end. Not that they gonna stop doing it, but stop getting away with it. My niggas, they need to bring their rule back.
And they wrote down nowhere, just,
Nah, man, you
like
got
I say.
we trying to stay free, man. That rule gonna get somebody in a bad way and somebody in a bad place. It ain't like they just knew not to do it. Somebody putting demos down. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm like, wow. It's just, certain rules here, certain rules there. And I'm sure every place have their own special set.
How you doing?
But that's crazy. And I'm like, man, you would get your tail towed up 10 different damn ways about fooling with stuff like that. And it's just so crazy now. I'm like, woo. Like folks say, I just try to stay out the way.
Man, I was about to say it's all you can do, but it ain't all you can do. You really, there's a lot of people don't do that.
Like I tell people, I'm not messy. I am not messy. Because I know from where I come from, messy gets you some drama you ain't looking for. And that's just one of my core values of not to be messy.
Man, you know what? I want to say that I ain't no messy person. I don't want to be messy. I don't try to be messy. That ain't never be my intentions. But I can't say that I ain't, because I'm, this situation I'm in right now, that ain't messy, boy. What the hell?
Damn, and see, I've been hearing multiple stories about, I'm like,
What about me?
no, about marriage situations.
Oh,
I'm like,
it's always gonna be different. It's always different. Marriage ain't a thing. It's the people in the marriage.
well, I'm a person like this. I don't even hardly get involved if there's somebody, I don't care. Okay. I don't want another person's spouse. I've had my feel of that because, see, like I said, last time I was really doing it, I messed around, slipped up and fell in love, and that stuff had me sideways.
Players fuck
I
up.
couldn't.
I said players fuck up.
And so I don't do it. If you married, I got a special text for you.
Not a
And we
special.
get through it. Yeah, I got a special text.
She got one on the
I got.
cuff. That's like you got one on cuff. She's like, I got special shit.
I got a special text for you. I'm gonna break it down to you. And at the end of it, I'm gonna ask you if you still want to get married, still want to date. Why did you get married? Cause I can't do it with you. Cause the reason why I can't do it is, first of all, you got to sneak. I might want to see you at 1 o'clock, but now I got to sit around and wait until you can start a fight, tell a lie, sneak up, do something.
Let me ask you a question.
Mm.
What if he married, but he don't got a sneak?
I still don't want to, because you can't take, unless you can, this is my motto here. If I'm going to cut my life down and wait on you, it needs to be in some form or fashion worth my while. Can you take care of me like you take care of her? Now, I've had, in my day, ain't been lately.
But why you got to go back to her though? What she got to do with this?
Because why am I going to
What if he can take care of you the way he was gonna take care of you if she wasn't in the picture?
Hey, then I'm game. You like me.
Right.
You like me.
So I'm just saying.
And that's important.
But
That you like me. Now,
but
if you taking care of her and I'm taking care of me, but you want to come
okay,
to me,
so let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
mm-hmm.
Let's say we ain't gonna talk about nobody else's husband. Let's say you get your own husband and he taking care of you, taking care of home, paying them bills, massaging your back, spending time with you. But he got somebody else on the side that he not taking care of like that. He just fucking
Now,
her.
you know how I told you
Oh
about
yeah,
that.
dude, we
If
ain't
you
gotta
got
talk. We ain't gotta
somebody,
talk about that. We ain't gotta talk
yeah,
about
if you
it.
got somebody that scratches that particular itch, you date me, whether you my husband, whoever you are. If you got somebody that get down better than I do in that area, don't you quit them.
Mm-mm.
And I ain't mad at her if I see her at the grocery store. If I know who it is, I'm like, hey girl, how you doing? So I ain't mad at you, because let me tell you something, unmet needs. When you, especially like me and you, we single, so our needs don't have to go unmet unless we want to. But if you with somebody, to me, that's how come I've been single. Because if I'm with you and my needs are going unmet because I'm with you, and I might be talking to you about that. This has been my experience. When you say, well, you know what? I need a little more of this right here, or I need a little more of that right there. When you living with people and married to people, this has been my experience. They might hear it and they may not. And if they operating from their ego, they not gonna hear it. And you sure better not tell them that they ain't really cutting the mustard right, and can we work on this? Because then the conversation finna really get ugly. Because you don't even want to know some things I've heard. My son's father told me
What's that?
if I hadn't been fucking around with them freaky niggas before I met him, what he do would be enough.
Oh shit. That's the insecurity. Why they always hating on freaky niggas? What's up, Pat Pat?
No, but it wasn't about those freaky niggas.
I
It's
know.
about
It's about him not
you
being adequate
not
enough.
you pleasing you, but you not pleasing me, and you pleasing you with my stuff, but you not pleasing me with my stuff. So we having a problem here. And I'm saying
Failure
something
to
about it. I'm
communicate,
saying,
goddamn
okay,
it.
hmm,
I said failure to communicate.
right,
Cause
you gonna
you
try to
trying to
make it
tell this nigga,
my
you gonna flip it
problem.
on you. It ain't my fault. It's cause you had them niggas that was
Yeah,
doing
then
too
gonna try
much.
to tell me like I ain't got enough sense to know that I'm supposed to have an orgasm too. This was the bottom line, really was. Now I'm supposed to come, you supposed to come, but you telling me that if I didn't know I was supposed to come, then things would be better.
Well, he really got a point. That's kind of true.
Bullshit.
I'm just saying, you can't miss it. You ain't never had. You know what I'm saying?
Well, fuck that.
That nigga like shit, nigga. If the nigga wouldn't have put it on you, then goddamn it, you wouldn't knew that I wasn't shit.
Yeah, right. That's more or less. So, listen, I've been knowing at this point, I'm 24, 25, 26 years old. I've been
Oh
having
shit.
orgasms since I was 17, 18 years old. Sell that bullshit to somebody
Yeah, you
else,
waited
because
long.
I ain't back.
You know what?
Because I always had somebody that
Y'all
pleased
don't
me
pay no
first.
attention to what I'm about to say. This ain't for y'all. I remember the first time I got me a nut. I was in the living room. It was about 1 o'clock in the morning. Look,
You
real
wasn't
talk. Look, I swear to God, look. I'm in the living room, right? And this movie came on, and I remember the name of the movie. I swear to God, the name of the movie was Emmanuel in the Amazon. So I'm watching this movie. It's like on Cinemax or HBO or something. Showtime. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning. And the Amazon just happened to be like the jungle, and Emmanuel is this white woman who apparently don't like to wear clothes but love to have sex. So I'm watching this movie, and every 5 minutes somebody having sex, and I'm just, you know what I'm saying, I'm laying here on the floor up under this blanket, and I'm going through some changes down here up under this blanket. So I'm like, what the hell is that? So I reached down there to figure out what that was and why I'm inspecting, trying to see what it was and what it do, because it ain't like it usually be. Motherfucker started spitting on me. I said, God damn, what the? Ooh, damn, they feel good. I was like 6th grade. That was like 6th, 7th grade. I've been addicted ever since. That's how I was freaking before then, but that was the first time I had got.
And see, I was thinking about you today. I was thinking about when you were talking about talking about things and stuff like that. Now, see, when I was coming up, and folks was all square and shit, and they would tell me, all the boys like you that just found out what they thing do to keep you from masturbating, they would tell you if you masturbate, hair was gonna grow on your palm. So motherfucker around there scared that hair.
They used to tell us that too, but I'm like, nigga, you got to wash your hands. Say, man, y'all know I don't tell no lies, man. I tell the truth.
Around there scared as hell, some hair gonna grow on the palm of their hand because they know what they been doing.
Man,
Yeah,
look,
listen.
listen. This is fucked up, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. When I was young, now, once the masturbation started, that shit, I don't know how it is for females, but for niggas, that shit is addictive. It's like this an everyday 2 or 3 times a day thing when you, especially when you're a teenager. When you're young, you 2-3 times a day, every day, like clockwork. Like Damon Wayans explained this shit so good. He got a comedy special. He be talking about his son, and I be dying when I'm hearing this shit because I'm like, dude, he telling the damn truth. And he like, man, dude's son used to come in. He like, man, he at that age where anything can set him off. I don't know. He like, the nigga come in. He be like, hey mom, what's for dinner? He be like, I'm making spaghetti. He be like, spaghetti again? I'll be back. Straight to the bathroom. So look, real talk. I'm in the bathroom one day. And I used to have these little pictures of naked women. I cut them out the magazine so I wouldn't have to have no whole book. I could hide them. You know what I'm saying? I used to hide them in the bathroom so my mama wouldn't find them. So look, I had this like a little jewelry box, like a clear little jewelry box that the gold teeth used to come in, you get a single gold tooth. So it had the cushion in it where you hold it. I take the cushion out and all these little clips at the back. What it used to be is like you used to have the toll-free numbers or the 1-800 numbers, but all the 1-800 numbers would have pictures. So I cut them out the back of the magazine and I had them in a little case where the gold tooth used to be at. I had that hid in the drawer in the bathroom. So whenever I go in there and I'm ready to do this shit that I'm doing, I would go in the bathroom and I bust a little gold tooth case open and I have all these little pictures spread out all over the sink and I'd be in there stretched out like, yeah. So I'm in here one day and while I'm doing this shit, I'm thinking about what Damon Wayans saying. And what he said was, one day I was bored, so my son came home, found a reason to go in the bathroom. I'll be back. Ran the bathroom. He say, I ain't want to fuck with him at first. So I give him about 5 minutes. I let him get right out good into it. And then kick the door open. Bow! Act like I ain't even see nothing. Your mama say dinner ready. Turn around and walk off. He said he's sitting there. He don't know what to do. Like, damn, did he see me? Yeah, nigga, I saw your nasty ass. So look, I'm sitting there, and this is what I'm thinking about while I'm here. I'm stroking this thing. Look, I swear to God, we got 2 bathrooms in this house. My mama and them room is on that side of the house. They never come in my bathroom for what reason? My room, as soon as you walk out the bathroom, my room, my sister in the room. So I'm sitting here, door locked and everything. I know I got the door locked because I'm thinking about what dude did. Kick the door open. I'm never going to be in this bathroom stroking anything like that with the door. Look, when I tell you, the door had the door knob had a little hole in it where you could stick a clothes hanger in there. This nigga, my stepdaddy, I'm in here stroking it, man. This nigga's outside the door with the clothes hanger, quiet as hell. Slide through that hole, pop that motherfucker, swing the door open on my ass. I'm mid-stroke like. The nigga like, what you were doing? I'm like, oh shit! I'm trying to hide. What the hell? I'm gonna hide it, nigga. All you can do is jump in the goddamn toilet or the tub. I ain't do neither one. I just had to turn sideways a little bit. They're like, what you heard doing? I'm like, you bitch ass nigga. That type of shit I ain't do. That nigga knew what I was there doing. That was the most embarrassing shit of all time.
And I'm gonna tell you something that I like years ago at the beauty. I was working at the barbershop doing facials, and me and somebody had to talk about
Pause.
that. But I was making them see a concept because I came in the barbershop. I'm mad. I'm talking about this man done called me on my phone with some old shit. Talking about he gonna say. Remember, I think I was telling you about it. He gonna say, well, he was letting me know, sucking his thing was mandatory. I'm like, oh, okay. I
Yeah,
said,
it
I'm not
is.
gonna do that. So then he say, I said, well, I don't come out the gate like that, so that's gonna be. He said, well, if you don't suck no thing, you're gonna always be slacking with me, but you can go and give me some of your stuff so I can see if it's good or not. I told him I don't need you to tell me whether my stuff good or not. It's good to me every time I use it. So shit, it's good. So when I got to the barbershop, I'm
Uppity. Yeah, uppity.
no, I'm just cause I'm like, I don't need to give you none of my stuff.
She
You
like,
use
it's
it,
good
it's
to me
good.
every time I use it.
And my using shit.
Yeah,
I
I'm
ain't
trying to
gonna
see if it's
damn
good
much.
to me.
I don't need to let you come tell me. So when I get to the barbershop, one of the barbers, he gonna say, and I'm telling them about the story. So he coming, yeah, Miss Curry, yeah. We have to tell you whether it's good or not. We have to tell you. He kept on saying, we have to tell you whether it's good or not. We have to tell you. I
Right.
said, no, you don't. I said, it's good to me. I said, let me ask you a
But all
question.
women think they stuff good.
It's good to you. Shit, it ain't got to be good to them. It's
But
good to
look
you.
though, I wonder, have a woman ever got to play with her own shit and was like, I know this shit ain't no good.
I don't know.
She
But
like, look,
that's
be
the
down
only
like that,
thing,
that motherfucker won't get wet for
see
nothing.
that when we go to talk about that, we're gonna have to be off of these cameras because I can explain that a little better privately. But okay, now me and him had a conversation. I
I'm
said,
just
let me
gonna
ask
sip
you.
my tea.
I said, let me ask you a question. He said, what? I said, now, when you was about 10 or 12, like what you just talking about, I said, when you was in the bathroom and before you ever knew what coochie was, wasn't your stuff good to you when you was 12 years old and you was in the bathroom and you found out what it do, your dick was good to you, wasn't it? He said, yeah.
I was using mine on girls before I was doing that.
Right, but what I'm saying is, I say, but he wasn't. So that that's an exceptional thing.
By the
But
time
he
I
wasn't.
learned what that motherfucker really did, shit, I ain't got all type of practice in. I was real mannish.
But But
The original
okay,
man
then
boy.
I say when you was in the bathroom at 12 years old working your little thing, I say wasn't your thing good to you before you ever knew what coochie was? He looked up in the side of his head. You know how you look up when you're looking for some information. But the other barber started laughing, because he understood what I was saying. I say, now wasn't your thing good to you before you ever had some coochie? So how is I'm gonna come tell you, oh, your thing ain't no good. It's good to you every time you use it. I say mine good to me every time I use it. It don't matter to me whether it's good to you.
Thing is,
Long as it
your
long
shit
as it
good to
do
you
what
because
it's
you make it good to you.
right. That's what
But
I'm
guess
saying.
what
That's
though?
what it's for.
But you
Hmm?
done had them nights where it just seemed like that motherfucker ain't coming fast enough. Maybe I need to do it like this. Guess what? He trying to see if you got that, it's gonna make it do what it do, or you gonna do this shit it got to figure it out.
But I wasn't finna let him come tell me. You is not finna play with my self-esteem telling me,
Nah, you can't let
oh
nobody do that.
no, yeah, it
I'm
ain't
just
good.
speaking
No,
from a
it
man
ain't.
point of view because a man trying to get
And
in
see,
there.
I done had niggas to tell me that was trying, but see, I'm gonna tell you something else that go on behind closed doors.
A man, I don't think a man ever told a woman to her face her pussy was bad. Not no woman that he was
Shit,
respecting.
who
The one that got them with all the pussy, I be getting be good. I make it good. But
Uh-uh.
see, I'm a
But
pleaser, so
play.
it's different.
If you don't think behind closed doors that a man won't tell you your shit some slaw and want you to believe that your shit some slaw, and that same night, that same morning that he told you your shit was some slaw, he wants some of it that night.
I ain't
If
never
you
did
think
that.
that,
I ain't
well,
never did
see,
that.
you ain't. Well, you is an exception to the rule
But
because I am. I listen. I
remember what I
am a
told you?
hairdresser.
Remember what I told you a couple days
Hmm.
ago? We both is. But the thing about being the exception to the rule, when you the exception to the rule, that shit is normal to you. It's abnormal to everybody else, but it's normal to you.
And I'm like, and I have had shit. I've been told, like after I had my son, I was told to my face. Now before I had my son, I was 135 pounds.
Right.
After I had my son, I was like 160. And at 135, shit, I was killing the damn game. At 160, I was still killing the game, but they wanted to play with my head. So they told me when you was skinny, niggas was pushing me down to get to you. But now you all big and fat, don't nobody want you but me. Really? Is that true?
But this is the thing about that, and I told you a long time ago. An insecure nigga is gonna try to hold you down and keep you insecure too.
And you do
And a woman
not
do the
know.
same thing. Women do
Let
the
me
same
tell
shit,
you
just different.
something. It's somebody just tried to
Look,
come back to me that told me, and I ain't trying to put my business out on this thing, so that's the reason I'm not going to tell you what I have been doing something since I was 20 something, in my 20s. So I know when you come tell me that you gonna try to text me through there trying to be mean to me, talking about your shit ain't got no walls. Nigga, see, niggas forget how they.
let me explain something to them right quick. She didn't say she was fat. She's saying that the nigga is trying to tell her, "Oh, you fat now. Don't nobody want you but me." Trying to fuck with her head and make her feel self-conscious about
Yes,
herself. Make her
right.
stay with him like she can't do better.
I made me a whole new wardrobe, ordered $200 worth of Springer shoes to match every outfit that I wore, and every time I walked out of that bitch, I was cold. And he was talking about, then he went to talking about, well, you could come home sometime. I told him, hell, if you at home, it's enough motherfuckers at home. I would talk to you later. I just kept on running them streets because I told him, you ain't worried, is you? Because don't nobody want you but me. Don't nobody want me but you. You ain't worried, is you? Don't be worried.
Don't be trying to flip shit like you me or something.
That's the way I always was
That's
because
so
I'm
what I
like,
would have said. I'd be like, come home. For what? Man, remember,
right.
don't nobody want me. I'm straight out here. Just let me do what I do.
Yeah, but don't nobody want me but
You
you,
gonna
so
be
I
alright.
know you. Right, but then, like I say, here's somebody just last week. I sent dude one of them long texts because I was like, and I told him, I said, I don't know. He was trying to come back. We used to date about 18 years ago. Then he come, but you done forgot you done sent me some texts talking about, um, you ain't got no walls. You just, but you done, the shit surprised you, so you done jumped out the bed talking about, damn. Then I got to get you back in the bed so we can finish. And then you worry about me leaving you alone because you don't feel like you staying long enough. So how you gonna come and tell me that wrong? It ain't, dude. You can't erase what's been already happened.
I'm with you.
Now you trying. You trying to. You angry, mad, whatever you got going on. I don't even let folks be mad with me like that. I just leave them alone. Go get yourself together and come back. Now you done. Now here we 10 years later. Here you come 18 years later. Here you come talking about. But now I know you was liking me.
Hold on, hold on,
That's
hold on, hold on,
last.
hold on, hold on. Time out. Time out. Did you hear what you just said?
What?
Go get yourself together and holler at me later. Now it's 18 years later. He
No, it's
hollering.
8. I say 8 to 10 years later. Here you
Oh,
holler.
well, 8 to 10 years later, he hollering. He got his shit together. What's up?
No, you ain't. No, he don't. He coming out of a divorce now. Now your mind raggedy. Now you ready to hurt somebody's feelings. You and then I come to find out you've been watching me. I've been watching you. I see you in traffic, and
Ain't that what you wanted? A nigga that'll leave his wife for you?
now he ain't left his wife for me. You done left your wife because this shit just fell loose. Now you want to come. You looking for? Then you knew you had prime. You knew you had gold in your hand when you had it. Now you went and got some of that. My cousin used to say you went and got some of that 14 karat gold plated. And they done left a chunk, they took a chunk of meat out your head, got you leaking. Now you want them. Now you want, you then gonna come with some of that, trying to play some emotional blackmail games meant to do that you don't go and wake me with that manipulation. And that, I told him, I said, I don't know if this the only game you got. I said, normally I would cuss you out, but I ain't gonna cuss you out this time. I said, I don't even have the energy no more. But if this is the only game, I texted along. I said, if this is the only game that you have, we're going to give you a pass on that, but I'm going to suggest that you redo your repertoire. Fix your game. Now, if this is some kind of emotional game that you done developed or carved out and feel like you can manipulate a woman's emotions, you might want to go back to the drawing board with that too. I'm just, giving you some free game. That behavior, I told them that stuff, it creates anger. I said that's what got you cussed out the last time. See, this that same man I text that T.I. to, that you about to get your head split. Don't run up, cause I ain't gonna punk down. I'm not. You gonna have to whoop my ass. So,
What's up, bro?
and I'm like, but I suggest that you get your head together. I said, this is a free game. I suggest you get your game together. I said, this might be the reason why, you've experienced some things. He comes sending me a picture of some stuff that had been done. And I was like, maybe this is why you attracted this drama with this game. Because, see, he was trying to act like, now, I done told you what time it is. I wasn't going to fool with him no way. I'm just trying to see where he coming from. Because you know who I got my mind on. He really gone. He could have never got the conversation started. So I'm just trying to see where he come from. But he was trying to get over here to have sex, and I'm like, and he was trying to start off with sex. You know how the game go down here. The folks want to sleep with you before they talk to you.
You talking about the old dude or the young dude?
No, this dude young too. I
Oh
used to
shit.
date him about 18 years ago. He young too.
How old is he?
We ain't gonna discuss that. He ran around about the age that dude is now. That's the same age. But I ain't finna fool with him. When you done showed me one time, then he kind of come back with a little of that head game. Dude, we is not, when you dealing with me, you don't need no manipulation. If I like you, I like you. When that manipulation starts, I lose interest because you don't need that.
Right.
I can't stand that. You don't need to try to control my mind. Now here I got to sit here and watch and listen to what you saying because I got to listen to this game because you trying, like I told him, he gonna trying to act like my stipulations, he was trying to act like, well, we gonna get to that, but let's do this first because I got a crisis going on right now. So we're gonna, after I get through with my crisis, then we'll attend to what you want. I told him, you don't dangle no carrot in front of me like, we're going to get to that, but let's do this. But give me some of that right now and let's work out my crisis and we'll get to you later. I told him you gonna get to me first, cause but I already knew he had no intentions on doing. I told him you don't have no intentions on doing nothing, but don't sell me a dream and get my stuff at the same time. I say that works for some women, that don't work for me. But okay, get you some better game than this.
Right.
I told him free game today, no cussing out, because normally I would, whoo, Lord, I'd have talked bad to him. I'm trying to do better. I'm doing better, because you trying to run game and sell me a dream. And then I told him, I said, I ain't heard from you or whatever. They ain't gonna talk about, I can't call right now. I'm in the trap. Nigga, you must be sitting next to your woman, because niggas in the trap use their telephone. They call that woman with their telephone in the trap. So how you gonna tell me you in the trap? I can't call you right now. Like I'm, yeah, like you trying to talk, you trying to play me like I'm living lunch meat, nigga. I am my name Carol Brewer. These niggas be looking for don't know, man, motherfucker. It's embarrassing. It's not even comical. I guess you figure I'm 64 years old and I don't look like I know nothing about no trap. So I understand. I don't look like I know nothing about that.
I know better.
I know, I guess you don't read a book by its cover. I guess you figure she's 64. She don't know nothing about no damn trap. She don't know nothing about shit. Niggas in the trap call their woman on their telephone. You know how I know? Because I've known folks that was there, and we done had a 4-5 hour conversation. All while he was making money. So how you gonna tell me a dream? Tell me, and I'm supposed to believe. Don't you know, ain't nothing a nigga doing in the street that if he cares something about a woman, he gonna let her know, baby, this. Don't give a shit what it is. And what is you crying about?
Well, I'm over here laughing. I'm trying to breathe. I can't breathe. I'm dead. I'm dead. She said, I guess you think I don't know nothing about the trap.
Niggas in the trap don't call nobody on their telephone, okay? Nigga, telephone.
She said, felt like I be in the trap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can't call because you in the trap. Now, you can't call because you sitting next to your motherfucking woman, nigga, with that bullshit. What is wrong?
I'm Gucci. What's good? What's good? I told you, I always say something had me rolling. I'm rolling.
But I'm serious. Yeah. And then you want me to take you serious. You want me to let you in my house to come over here to do what you want to do to me. Okay. Good luck with that. And I'm supposed to, whatever you
crying
take.
again,
Huh?
I said, you gonna have me crying again. I'm over here rolling about this one.
I'm serious. I'm serious.
And then I'm blowed as hell, man. Y'all gotta say, I'm blowed as hell right now. So I'm over here, my head shaking in slow motion, but I'm really over here like, but I'm over here like.
I'm serious. It's comical. You'd be surprised at what, and then I work in a beauty shop. You'd be surprised at what, over the years, when you go home, you be vexed. You have to drink a drink before you can even eat your dinner.
I already know.
You hear the stories that, and you know what, somebody in the game, and you be like, you know I'm not that dumb. Don't do that.
I'm gonna tell you the funniest shit. It ain't gonna say funny. Sometimes it shit be scary. Cause you know I'm a barber too. When you hear some shit going on and people trying to be vague so you don't really know but you hear. And then later on that day, or the next day, or later on that week, somebody else come in, and you hearing the
And
same
shit.
story from the other side, and you like, holy shit, motherfucker.
Shit. Yeah.
And you like, these motherfuckers don't even know who each other is, and they sitting there talking about this shit. Boy, you done told the whole damn story in this motherfucker.
Mm.
You up in here telling the story on a Tuesday about how you hiding in a motherfucker closet when that man came home and he looking for shit and you done jumped out the window, and then this motherfucker come here 20 minutes later talking about how, man, I just was at the house, man, I know a nigga was in my motherfucking house. I know a nigga jumped out there. And we sitting here like,
Okay.
this nigga down here in the last chair, bro. And this nigga gonna fade right
Yeah.
now.
Shit
He
up.
just told that story before you walked in the door.
Hmm.
I done seen
And
so
the
much shit.
town, and see, people don't understand. Like when I used to work in the beauty shop, folks got
For
my
real,
people
bro.
in my bed. I'm like, if you, this town's so small, I tell them I don't give a damn. Just like my car, I don't care if I'm pulling out of somewhere at 2 o'clock in the morning or 2 o'clock in the evening. Some niggas that, if I'm somewhere ain't got no business, somebody know your license
Look,
plate number. Somebody know that's your car. Somebody gonna let you know, Miss Curl, I seen you the other morning.
one thing about that barbershop and that beauty salon
Oh.
is like therapy. So motherfuckers come
Mm-hmm.
in and they can't help but tell all their business. When they
You
get off in
get
their
some.
chair, it's like goddamn they lay back on their couch talking to their therapist, everything start coming out.
Yeah, you get by the time you wet that hair. And let me tell you something. I'm that woman that got you at that shampoo bowl. That man told me
So,
yesterday you trying to put me to sleep early. I get you at that bowl. Look, I specialize in shampooing, so I'm over there. I'm rubbing your head. By the time you get over there, that woman, you telling all your business because I done put
uh,
it on.
the way I be over here scratching my head,
I be like the man said, you're trying to put me to sleep
I need my
early.
head shampoo here.
I go in there like I told you, the first shampoo, I'm getting the dirt. I got some baking soda mixed with your shampoo. I'm getting the dirt off your hair. I'm getting it squeaky clean, that first shampoo. But that second shampoo, oh, I'm gonna make love to your soul. And so, it's we providing a service.
I
That's a
know.
service.
But the thing
So
is, look, check it out. I provide that service, but I don't get that service. You see what I'm saying?
I don't need because let me tell you something about me.
Like
When
I
I had
shampoo,
hair
but I
on
don't
my
get
head,
shampoo. I don't get
when I
my
had
head massage. You know what I started doing? I ain't trying to cut you off. I did this just yesterday. I had to rock that hot towel around my own damn face. Cause I'm like,
I do
shit, I ain't got
my
nobody
own
else
stuff
do it. Man,
too.
I had that motherfucker hot as hell.
hmm I put mine in the microwave, ready, put it in there on a minute, get it out,
That's cause you a
it be
woman.
ready.
I'm a man. I ain't doing that damn hot. See, and then I know. Y'all don't know. I know why women be in the shower with some water so hot it'll burn your damn balls off.
Why?
Cause men and women are different. That shit is
Mm.
tantalizing for women. It's stimulating. Y'all get the tingling sensation from this shit. We get burnt.
I love when that water, and it be hot to
Exactly.
you.
Hot
It be
ass
hot
water do
to
something to a woman. It do something to a
It
man
be
too.
hot
It
to
burn
you,
us.
and sometimes it be too hot, but it still feel good. I don't turn it down, but ooh,
Ain't
that's
that
the
what I'm
best
telling
shower in
y'all?
the
They
morning.
be getting burnt like a motherfucker, but they feel good. They nerves ain't the same as us. These motherfuckers
It
will sit up
feel
in that hot water and catch around, fuck around, and have an orgasm.
no, it ain't like that, but it do
Shit,
feel good. But
shit.
when you wet that hair and they get comfortable, boy, and you be hearing some stories, and you be hearing about how. Like I know 20 years ago, I was hearing about how folks was cheating and how they cheating and you know, and I mean be disrespectful with the cheat. Cause after somebody get real calm and with their wife, a lot of times get real calm and they be just coming in and out the door like they want to. And and you hear the stories, you be like, woo. And they be like, Miss Kelsey, you live by yourself. Yeah, Miss Girl live by herself.
Goddamn right. It's the reason why.
It's a reason I
You ain't finna have me in one of these stupid ass stories, goddamn.
right. And that
No, not
and you
right.
know
Because I was
what?
single and I still ended up in one of them.
But see, at 10 years old, I knew too much was expected of a woman. I just knew too much because I was seeing stuff in my family and
Never
in the
too much.
projects and stuff. Mm,
I said never too much.
yes, it is. Too much is expected of a woman. I knew as a child, too much was
You
expected.
thought. Women are
No, I
strong.
knew. Mm-mm.
Women
Yeah,
are
we are.
strong.
We're resilient. But I knew,
And
like,
stubborn as some more shit. But all qualities that we need sometimes.
Cause see, too much is expected. Too much is, like I was saying, my mother, her whole life was circled around us.
But to whom much is
You
given,
know,
much is expected. Your mama had much kids, so hell yeah, she was expected to do a lot.
she had what?
I said if she had much kids, hell yeah, she was expected to do a lot.
No, she only had me. But what I'm saying
And
is,
you was spoiled. You was spoiled.
I was an only child, yes. But I'm saying she wise, she cooked. My mother got up every day. Before you went, you had breakfast. You had your little lunch bag ready. When we got home, we
But
had dinner.
but guess what though? Teamwork make the dream work. Your mama was a team player. She did her part, and you reap the benefits because you came home from school with a meal on the table. You got them went to school with shoes
And
and
see,
clothes
and
and
I'm gonna
shit.
tell you
So because
something.
your daddy went to
I'm,
work and did his part.
but I'm like, okay. But then you go outside, you see all kind of stuff going on, and not too long ago, this man was telling me somebody was talking to me through Messenger. Somebody from Chicago, and they was telling me about their brother. And they were saying, well, he had passed, whatever. But he was saying, well, you know him, and I was like, yeah, I know him because he was married to one woman in my building. Then he had a baby by another woman in the building. And then he left them two women and married another woman in the building and had some baby by. Where I lived at,
What's up
they
with it?
just had two on different floors. They nobody
Right.
going across the street and on the other side of the building. And
Motherfucker did me like that. Cheating on me
and
with a motherfucker across the street.
he had two or three women, babies, and he had babies. And these women was fighting about him and stuff. And it was on. I told him, yeah, I remember him, because he had that drama going on around now.
Yeah.
And he married, and it wasn't, but you know what? Back then, too, I'm going to tell you the difference. A man that was in the game and whatever, he might have two women in one in this building, one in the other building, but both of them had the same thing. They couldn't say, well, she got this or she got that. He took, back then, it wasn't nothing for you to see a man with two or three with women all in the same time when nobody fighting.
Right. Yeah, back goddamn yeah, with pimping whole day.
Because he made sure they all had the same thing. They wasn't. It wasn't like this one here. If he lived with this one here, they might have more. But the other ones had the same thing that wasn't nobody lacking. Let's just put it like that. And so,
Why females can't get their mind right like that no more?
but just like with me, I'm like, whatever you need to do to handle whatever you need to do. I'm not out there telling you, but you can't do, it's just, like I told my friend the other day, I learned a long time ago how to stay out of men's business and let men do what men do and let them handle their own problems. We're not supposed to rescue men or try. Like your man might be talking to you about his problem. Like a man might be talking, like, okay, a man might be, you might come to me, you say, well, Carol, you know, so and so going on, this going on. You're not looking for me to fix that. You're just looking for me to listen to it. You bouncing it off me. I might give you some suggestions. But I can't come through and say, oh, well, take this G and go take care of that. Take this $1,000, go take care of this and do this and this and this and that. Now, if I'm rescuing you, now then we say about the disrespect. If I'm rescuing you, I'm not going to respect you because now I'm having to tell you what to do like a child. Now, if I know you with the integrity or whatever, and I slide you this G, I know you're going to slide me my G back with some interest on it to let me know I appreciate you helping me. But if I'm rescuing you, you one of them, and you just feel like, well, that's just the money I done donated to the cause, I'm not gonna respect you. Right. Because now and we wonder how we get to that level of disrespect because a real man, he not gonna take your money. He's gonna figure it out, regardless of what he have to do. And even if he on paper, he got some boys that he got. If he on paper, he got some boys that he can say, "Man, I need you to do this here for me right quick. I can't risk it." And your boys is gonna handle your business for you to help you come to do what you ain't gonna put that in that woman lap. Men figure they stuff out. My son left home at 22 years old. He ain't never looked back. He bought a house, lost it, lost his job, lost the house. I never knew by the time I knew he was homeless. Hell, he had found somewhere to stay. He never did come say, Mama, so. He didn't even want me to know.
Right.
And we was talking, I told him I learned a long time ago stay out of men's business and let men figure their own stuff out. And I told him, I said, listen, baby, do what you got to do to handle you. And I don't care what that is. And I ain't gonna know nothing about it and I ain't gonna question it.
Right.
But I wanna respect you. So I have to stand over here and let you. And that's the only way that we can follow you. You can handle. That's the only way we can follow you if we know you can leave. If I'm rescuing you and I'm bailing you out, now you're gonna become a child to me. And then next thing you know, I'm gonna be calling you some punk ass niggas if you could make the wrong move. So that's when you don't do that. Because that's going to turn toxic.
Toxic.
Yeah. Because if I'm ordering you around and telling you what to do, you ain't going to feel like no man. But if I'm rescuing you and you spending my money, then, stuff like that, I'm going to feel like I got a right. And I ain't going to see you as the man that you think you is. And it's hard to make love to them kind of men, too. What is you doing now? You over there crying again?
Nah, I'm joking. All right, I'm good. Don't be making fun of me for crying. I wasn't crying laughing.
Well, I know. I'm not that you laughing at me again, but I'm just explaining it how it goes.
Yeah. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. If I need to cry, you know what I'm saying, cleanse my soul, get it out, I do that. For all y'all that need to know something, I'm pretty sure I told y'all this before.
I've been crying lately because from the loss of some friends.
When you're a grown man, it's all right to cry. If you in
I'm
prison,
not good at crime.
take your ass to the shower and cry. Don't cry in front of them niggas in the junk. Take your ass to the shower. This prison, they gonna use it against you. Know what you was saying?
I said there was a time I wasn't good at it, but I'm crying, but I'm a little better at it today.
Ah, man. What time is it? 10:30.
Something now, something. Ain't
It's
gonna be.
10:30.
Oh, 10:30. Oh, it's time to go to bed.
It's
Time to go to
10:30.
bed. Let me take one of these Advil PMs. I ain't gonna take two. I'm gonna take one. It's time to go to bed.
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah.
get up and go. I ain't did nothing today but go through these bags. I gotta go tomorrow and get some more stuff out the storage. I done went through these bags. Man, I got two to go to in the morning. I'm gonna take them to the rehab place. When I get this storage done, I don't never want another storage as long as I live.
Man,
Hmm.
that's it, man. And you know what? It's a storage like right behind my house. So, you know what I'm saying? When I'm in the backyard, I can see the folks over there. And there's some folks over there, I don't know what they got, like a flea market or something, but they at their damn storage every day, all day.
And I had a flea market space, and that's a lot of stuff. Some of the stuff I found in there, but most of this is my father's clothes. I got about 15 shirts I got to wash and iron. I said I'm gonna take pictures of this stuff. And it's some shy men clothes. It's just I need to find some older men some men in general that want some suits and shirts, and I've sold most of the leather jackets and things. I got one left. I got a couple that goes to somebody else. I got some leather pants that I've got to rub some of this. I got this stuff right here on my desk. Some
Saddle soap or something?
on them because they kind of warm. But once I rubbed the stuff on them, I was telling a friend of mine. Once I rubbed the stuff on them,
What you
they're a
got to
little
put on
warm,
them?
but they gonna look this
Saddle soap?
conditioning. Yeah, conditioning oil on the leather pants, and they wear it with this jacket. They're gonna be cold blooded. So um, I got
I
three
think
pair
leather
of
about to
leather.
come back in style.
I got three pair of real leather pants. Now none of this faux leather they be wearing, and one pair of
Her
the
name
girls
Carol.
at the shop trying on. But I got a lot of stuff. I mean suede shirts, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I got about 10 suits and about 30 pair of dress slacks that I ain't even got to yet. Right. I'm like, oh,
Let's check this out. I'm gonna let you take your Advil PM
and go.
and go to bed.
Who was that asking my name? One of your people.
That's one of your people.
One of my people.
She's from California named Sunfire Brown.
Mm. Tell I'm coming over there to do a podcast with you, so
She said she gonna get on camera, y'all.
I might do it Tuesday.
So,
Tomorrow I got some things to do. I might do it Tuesday. But I will talk to you later.
all right.
Okay.
You have a good night.
You too.
All right. What's up, y'all? Anyway, I'm hungry. And I'm still tripping. This damn dog bit me. My arm swole up a little bit. Shit, boy, you should have been trying to ask that while she was on the phone. I already know y'all 2 hours behind us. It's 10 something hurt my. I got to check and see if baby mama gonna pull up tonight. Slide through. Some num num yum yum. Yum 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 yum. And see what they're talking about. So man, on that note, don't be afraid to take the long road, set the wrong road, do things the long way, set the wrong way. I know what y'all thinking. I might be a hypocrite. And a hypocrite I might be. But this is the thing about that. I read them sometimes, yeah. I be trying to read the comments, but it's like a lot of stuff I be reading, it either don't pertain to what she talking about. So if I say something about it to her, it's gonna throw her off. So, like when Miss Curl get to going, I got to kind of let her talk. And then I try to find a way to slide in and direct the conversation. But if I just try to ask her a question, then she gonna give me a direct answer. She ain't gonna break shit down. Like when I asked him, like, man, who was the one motherfucker in the project used to always saying some shit? Man, nobody. But then she gonna start talking about something that you want to hear. And I be high. Like he said, yeah. Dude, do you not see that? But the thing about it is, when you come on this channel, everything be 100. It's the truth. Ain't shit scripted. Ain't no, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't call her and tell her, hey, this is what we gonna talk about. This is what I want you to say. I was doing a what, like 2.5 hour podcast on the other one, and started this one up right after that. And this shit, I'm gonna call her. Whatever she gonna talk about, that's what y'all gonna hear. But shit, that's like damn near how the conversation go when we talking anyway. Except I ain't gonna lie, it be a lot more raw because it's a whole lot of shit she gonna tell me that she don't want everybody to know. I don't know why. Well, I ain't gonna say I don't know why, but I mean it's just how it is. But every once in a while, I'm gonna look up and I'm like, yup, that's that shit I be talking about. That's the shit people need to hear. And there was a whole lot of shit when she was talking. I was like, yup, people need to hear that. It'd be some shit women need to hear. Then it'd be some shit that she gonna say funny as hell. Man, I don't even remember what she said that had me crying, but that shit was funny as hell. Oh, when she was talking about the trap, I be tripping because it's like, my mama's 69. This woman's 64. Man, that is a 5-year difference. Bruh, it seemed like they 35 years apart. I swear it seemed like this woman is 35 years younger than my mama, not 5. She's sitting there talking about, this nigga talking about he can't call me because he in the trap. Nigga, I know how to trap. You stupid. Man, you have a good night too, all y'all. Cause I'm finna get out here, man. You say, baby, I'm finna get the blues. Man, shit. Why did she come through here? Let me, hold on, while I'm right here in my messenger. We hit her up with the, hey, big head. Must be a head, right? See if that work. See if that hey big head work. Knowing her, it's gonna be 15, 20 minutes before she can come in here and look at it. Appreciate it. I'm gonna sit on her for a second and might see if she come in here and respond. Matter of fact, let me put my Bluetooth back on. Damn. Can I get a response real quick? Man, don't be talking about my baby mama like that, man. I told her I don't give a damn if that's your husband or not. You better wait to find out. Until then, it's me. Shit. You gonna come here with the clapping sound? This shit ain't funny, bro. That shit ain't funny, bro. No, but that's why I be calling over and handling my business so much. Because I already know. You got a husband at home. I got to keep your head wore out and tired. And shit. If I don't, that nigga gonna flip the shit on me. I be sending you home like, nigga, you better not. Don't sit over here like, She might cheat on me, but the nigga better not kiss her. Man, he said niggas be, man. This how niggas be, man. What's dang? I told y'all I was gonna tell y'all a story on the next video. What I tell y'all I was gonna tell you. If you can tell me what I said, I was gonna tell you. I tell you. I don't know which one of the ones you talking about, but she one of the ones I can't let go. This Stacey Dash, man. Shit, I be damn. Nigga, green eyes, nigga, I can't. What? I want to say it was love at first sight. I don't remember. It been that long. I know it was lust at first sight. I know it be some times, even now, when I be up in that thing, bro, and I be thinking to myself, I just lay down on top of her ass when I hit that thing, and I have her folded up and be like, well, I can't believe I ended up getting this thing. Let me do something with it while I'm up in it. Another blunt. It's real, though. You ever, nah, we ain't gonna do the Tucker story. Oh, trucker story. Oh, shit. All right, man, let me roll up this blunt, man. We gonna get to the next episode. I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. With the white bra, the one that my sister had to put the paws on. Since you remember, that's what it was too. Let me get in my head for a second, see, make sure I can put everything together because there was a lot of shit going on. So on the first rip, I had found out little mama was on that meth and shit when we was driving because this bitch drove damn near 20 hours straight. No sleep, no rest, no break, no nothing. Now, this is the thing about it. I ain't seen her hit no dope. Excuse me. She ain't got high in front of me or none of that. So, I don't know if y'all know, but this ice, you can get on this shit and you will be high, goddamn 18, 19, 20, 26 hours. So, I don't know when she really smoked or got high. I just know this bitch been up geeking and tweaking and goddamn me driving. Man. So that's that. Now, when we get back, I'm like, man, what the fuck? What I'm thinking to myself when we get back to the bay, to the house, we dock, I get in my motherfucking car and come on to the house. I was in the BMW at the time. So I have a BMW, I come to the house, but I'm thinking to myself, man, God damn, I need this job, man. They gonna have to put me back in the truck with Cud, man. I can't be in the car with the white bitch. She doing too much. So we come back, man. They put me right back in the truck with the white bitch. She right back to doing too much. So we driving. Starting in Arkansas, we go all the way to like Ohio. Now, this is the thing about it. This right after we came back from Arizona on my mama. Remember I told you I was like, it was snow all over the place when we went to go get Cud. And I was like, yeah, Arizona, nigga, it was snowing. If you go back and look, this was at the end of 2020, beginning of 2021, fucking blizzard. A motherfucking blizzard came from the West Coast, tore motherfucking Arizona ass up. We was over there in Arizona. I'm a brand new truck driver, so I'm not realizing, nigga, I got the right to turn these motherfucking jobs down. I ain't got to know no motherfucking Arizona when it's snowing out here. But we done went through all kind of hell out here in the snow, slipping and sliding and twisting and gliding in this bitch. So the cold front then moved to the motherfucking Midwest. We like, shit, we come back to Little Rock, we like chilling. It's time to go back. I ain't really want to go. So I'm telling her, I'm like, man, I don't really want to go. And she like, man, we got to get this money, man. Phil, come on, we got to get this money, man. I'm like, I don't really want to go. I mean, this shit ain't safe. Hell no. Fuck all this shit, man. They kill us, man. They replace somebody else. They're good. Nigga be putting an application in tomorrow for my job. I'll be dead. And that's the truth. But the bitch wasn't backing down, man. So we ended up on the highway. We get up here snowing as hell. We in Iowa. Not Iowa. Probably that motherfucker too. We in Ohio and some other place with a start with I on the side of Ohio. So we dipping up in Ohio and I'm talking about, man, it's like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 feet of snow. It's Snow. But these motherfuckers like, nigga, this ain't snow, this just snow. I'm like, all right. At some point before we get to this place, I'm not gonna tell you what the place was just yet. I'm gonna tell you in just a second. We stopped at the store and she come out with like 4 tall cans of Coors. We pull up at the place where we supposed to be going to, not knowing what it is. It's a motherfucking like old Milwaukee where they make beer and shit. Bruh, we get up here on this back lot, spin around this bitch, back up and dock. And I'm sitting like, damn, we at the motherfucking beer place. I'm looking at her. Bruh, she done bust a tall can open. Kick that bitch back, down that hole. Jump out the truck with the other 3 tall cans. Slide across the parking lot to a big ass goddamn, because you know they pushed all the goddamn snow off the parking lot. So on the edge of the parking lot, you got big ass motherfucking mountains of snow that the bulldozers and the snow plows and shit that knocked over to the side. So she go over there, get to the light pole, bend down, and starts throwing the motherfucking tall cans in the snow embankment to keep them cold. I say, what the fuck? So boom, we got it's kind of like a pager that they give you to let you know when your shit done. Usually, you can just look out your driver's side. It'd be a window when you back into the dock, and it'd be a red light to let you know don't move this truck for no reason in this motherfucking world. And then a green light to come on. When the green light come on, that's when you can move back up, take off, back in, or whatever you're gonna do. So I'm like, damn, we got the motherfucking beeper and the shit. And I'm like, man, you got this beeper and shit, man. These motherfucking beer places, these folks ain't playing. These motherfuckers got cans and shit. I mean, these motherfuckers got cameras and shit everywhere. I'm like, they probably got your dumb ass on camera, got them putting them beers in the snow and shit. Go call back to them where your driver got them cooling beers off in the snow. So she down to that beer and she lay it down. And she like, man, just wake me up, goddamn me, when the beeper go off. So I wake up 2 hours later when the beeper go off. She goddamn me go get her cans and shit. Hook this goddamn me truck back up to the trailer. Back up on that motherfucker, goddamn me, lift that bitch up and we get going. Now, this dumbass shit. We calling boss man like, oh, this motherfucking snow nigga. We got this motherfucking beer, let's go. And he like, man, it go to Indiana. Or whatever ad that is on the side of goddamn me, Ohio. So we shoot over the goddamn me to the I-State, drop the goddamn beer off. Boom, he like, man, all right, I'm gonna give y'all another load to bring y'all home. So we like, okay, it's snowing over here, but it ain't snowing as bad as it is in Ohio. It is blizzard over there. So he like, man, I got another load for y'all to pick up in Ohio in the morning to bring y'all back to Little Rock. If you go get it right now, they're gonna pay such and such. But if you wait till in the morning, they're gonna pay this. And we like, well, man, we're gonna have to get this because such and such right there, that's dangerous, bro. It's nighttime, it's a blizzard, it's cold. These big ass snowflakes is coming down the size of baseballs, not like hell. This big ass snow, you hit the window, you can hit shit, boom, and then the shit starts sliding and melting. But this motherfucker stupid as hell. He trying to send us on suicide mission. We like, man, we fuck around like we ain't going. Spend the night, goddamn me, in Iowa. Get to the place this morning in Ohio. Lo and behold, they done changed the shit up and don't need us no more. So we could have came out here and damn near died for no damn reason. We get some shit, get their head down to Houston from Ohio. Now, we come down through Illinois, cross over to Missouri. When you get to Missouri, that's what she said. So when you get to Missouri, at the borderline, it's a gas station. Kind of like a truck stop, but it's not a truck stop. It's like a gas station. They got diesel for your ass though. And then it's a liquor store. So if you pull up You got the gas station to your right. You got the liquor store to your left. There's a big ass parking lot where a lot of trucks park at. But on the other side of that is another liquor store. So when we pull up, I didn't peep the liquor store. We finna get fuel and shit. I'm really excited because this gas station is the borderline. It's called On the Line or Borderline or whatever it is, but it's the borderline that marks you getting back to Arkansas. Since we from Arkansas now, I'm excited. We've been on the road a couple weeks or a few days or whatever. We ain't stopping in Arkansas, but we finna come through here. And I'm like, man, big. I done drove a little bit by now, but it's still her turn. She got about 3 more hours to drive. We pull up at this truck stop, and all I'm seeing is a truck stop. I ain't really paying attention to everything else around me because, like I said, I'm excited to be here, so I fly up in the truck stop. Boom, I'm taking a piss. I'm looking around on my mama. It's right here. On my way to the bathroom, I'm looking, I see this tower. It's like a glass tower. And I'm seeing all kind of weed pipes and shit. And I seen this. They got a bone to go with it, come out here and put the water and shit in there. You know what I'm saying? Get the smoke out. So I see that. I run off in the bathroom. I use the bathroom. I come back. I tell the woman, hey, can you bust this down? I want to look at this right here. So I look at that. I buy that. I get some food, something to drink, some snacks and shit. I go back to the truck. Now, once I get back to the motherfucking truck, what do I see? Man, the white broad that came back. I never seen her in the gas station. When I get back in the truck, oh my mama, this is what I see. This broad got like 4 bottles of Fireball, little airplane bottles of Fireball. She got Lamaritas, Bud Light Lamaritas, like a 6-pack of them. And she got some more of them tall can beers. She already chugged the tall can beer. When I'm getting in the car, in the truck, she throwing that away, squishing that, throwing that away, busting open one of the Fireballs. She on the headphones talking to her homegirl. Throw that away. And her homegirl must have said something like, bitch, don't you gotta drive you? And she like, how the fuck I'm gonna drive? I'm drunk. Phil gotta drive. And he gotta drive us all the way to motherfucking Houston. Don't give a damn what he said about it, how he feel about it, because I'm drunk. And I'm like, what the fuck? Bruh. The whole time now I'm mad, boy, I'm mad. I'm pissed off because I'm like, man, this whole drunk. So she's sitting over on the phone, acting obnoxious, loud, got her feet up on the goddamn dashboard. I'm trying to drive and shit. I'm like, man, this that shit I be talking about right motherfucking here. This shit turns into fucking hell. I'm like, man, this shit turned into the trip from hell, goddamn it. So we riding. Now, I'd have been driving about 4 hours. We got past Little Rock. Hey, on my mama, look, I promise you this is what I was about to do. I was going to pull the motherfucking truck up to my crib, get out that bitch, go in the house, come back out that bitch with my ride to take me to my car so I can bring my car back home. And just let her ass just sleep it out, drunk, be drunk, whatever the fuck you gonna do. But I'm done. I'm going to the house. At the last minute I thought about it, I said, man, I need this job, man. So I did what any mature nigga would do, which is my job. I come all right. Now, about an hour past my house, it's a little city called Prescott, Arkansas. Around this time of Prescott, she wake up out her drunken stupor. And it's, I gotta pee. I gotta pee. I'm like, man, so I let her pee. About 5, this is the beginning of the city. She gotta pee. She get back in. We get to the other side, Phil pull over. I'm like, man, I just pulled over. I gotta pee. I gotta pee. I'm like, God damn. So I'm not really paying no attention when she come from the back, sit in the driver's in the passenger seat, because I just pulled over on the side of the highway. She sit in the passenger seat, pop the door open, slide on out like normal, you know what I'm saying? Now, what she would usually do, this is the first thing I seen that wasn't normal. What a motherfucker would usually do, especially like a female, would walk on down a little bit, She squatted right there, like got out the door. I'm sitting up high. So if I was some type of pervert or something, or she was attractive and I wanted to see something, I probably wasn't gonna see a lot, but I would have seen something. But I wasn't trying to see that. Anyway, so she out there peeing and she stand up, but she didn't walk down. She jumped out the truck and peed. So when she stood up, bow, hit that motherfucking door. I heard the shit. Cling! God damn, boy. So she get back in the truck. But when she get back in the truck, I can't see nothing because it's like Mike Tyson hit this bitch. And she holding her head in her hand like the whole time. So she get in the truck, she just sitting in the passenger seat, and I still ain't really paying no attention because I done started back up the car. By now I'm driving. I done started back up in the truck. So I'm driving, and she just sitting there like, oh, oh, shit, oh, oh. I'm like, you okay? She's like, I hurt. Like a little kid, she didn't say, I'm hurt. She said, I hurt. I hurt. And she holding her head in her hand. And she finally looked at my like, let me see. And she did this. And when she moved her hand, it was blood on her hand. And I could see the gash in her forehead. And it's like her hand was the only thing keeping that motherfucker from bleeding. So as soon as she moved her hand, I could see that line come like, man, that motherfucker said, and blood. I ain't talking about like a trickle like blood just come and start running down here. Bro, when that motherfucker opened up, the blood just said, straight down this side of her face. Blood just started pouring. I said, God damn. She was like, what? I said, man, you bleeding like a motherfucker. I ain't want to touch her. So I'm like, fuck. Let me write this up. Get this motherfucker rap right. I ain't want to touch her. I'm like, fuck. But I'm thinking, I'm like, man, shit. You want to go to the hospital? And she was like, I don't want to go to the hospital. If I go to the hospital, they're going to know that, you know, I'm drunk and I'm at work and they're going to report it and all this. I'm like, damn. Bitch, you need to go to the hospital. I can't have your ass in this motherfucker bleeding like this with me. Bitch, I can't do shit for you. So finally she was like, man, I'm just going to lay down. I'm going to just lay down. So when she stood up, you know, I'm driving down the freeway, but when she stood up, I kind of looked to the side. When I looked to the side, I see booty meat. Why the fuck am I seeing booty meat? So she just slid on past me and got in the bed. And I'm sitting there like, what the fuck? This bitch ain't got no pants or no panties on. And I'm like, man, I hope I didn't just drive off and leave her pants and panties back there on the side of the highway. I don't know when she took her pants and panties off. I don't remember. That's why I say earlier, I'm like, I wasn't paying no attention to her. She just got to use the bathroom because I don't know. To this day, I promise I don't know if she took her pants off outside that truck or back there. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, fuck. I'm riding around in an 18-wheeler in the middle of motherfucking Arkansas in the middle of the night with a butt-naked, bloody white woman. Oh, hell no, this ain't gonna get it. I'm shaking like a leaf now. I'm like, man, this ain't gonna get it. So I'm using my best mind. And I'm like, man, what the fuck can I do? Now my GPS sitting right in front of me, my phone sitting right in front of me playing my music and shit. She back there snoring. It's okay. Okay, check this out. Take that phone, turn the music off, turn the volume all the way up, record. Hey, y'all, this is a video of me going to go check on my teammate because she didn't hit her head, but she back there and she ain't got no pants on. I don't know how her pants got off. I'm explaining all this to the camera. Now, turn around. I walk back there and I wake up. She under my blanket. I wake up. I'm shaking. I'm like, hey, Becky, you okay? I got a headache. And I'm like, Becky, chill out. Let me ask you a question. Do you know who you are? And she was like, yeah, I'm Becky White Girl. And I'm like, okay, you Becky White Girl. You know what year it is? And she told me what year it was. And she like, you asked me how to grow? I'm like, yes. I said, look, you hit your head bleeding. I'm trying to see if I need to take you to the hospital. I said, I'm not going to take you unless it's just necessary or you tell me you want to go, and then I'll take you straight to the hospital. I say, but you already know they're going to test you. They find out you're drunk. They're going to take you CDS. You're probably going to go to jail. You're going to get some fines. You're not going to want that. So we doing all that. We talk about all that. And I say, I got one more question for you. And she's half asleep. But I'm asking, I'm like, hey, did you take your pants and panties off before you got out the truck? Or are they back there on the side of the highway somewhere? Because I don't know where you took them off at. And she was like, I think they back here in the bed with me. I think I took them off before I got out the truck. And I was like, are you sure? And she was like, to be honest, no, but uh, I remember taking them off. I just don't remember when. I said, all right. I said, now, you know you got to, at the truck to use the bathroom. You hit your head. I'm explaining all that shit to her because I'm scared. And I need to, I'm literally scared, bro. Because I'm driving around in the South with a butt naked, bloody white woman in this truck. Like, what if she wake up and don't remember what happened and she just thinking, like, Phil, why am I back here naked? And I be like, shit, I don't know. I was driving, you got naked. Phil, why am I bleeding? Did you hit me? Like, man. Ooh, that baby mama. Hit it with the Tevin Campbell. Nah, they ain't Tevin Campbell. I said, can I see you? I think we paid the can we talk part. Shit, yeah, I'm at the look. We need to talk. Fuck it, can we talk? We need to talk. All right, let me get back to the white bitch. So yo, she back here in the motherfucking bed, bust up, blooded in the motherfucker. I'm talking about mine and bust her motherfucking forehead on the goddamn door. I'm scared the motherfuckers. I'm riding around. She back in this motherfucker bleeding all over the damn place like a stuck hog. So I done put this goddamn phone up here and I done had to record this shit. Bro, I wish I still had that motherfucking recording, bro. I would play the goddamn shit right here and let y'all hear it and be like, damn, this nigga feel fucked up. So look, I'm like, man, once I got all that shit, I was like, yeah, she can't lie on me now. And I felt like she was that type of motherfucker because of how she acted in Arizona when she got on that dope. Or when she came down off that dope or whatever it was she was doing. It could have been her complaint. But it was bad, man. And that night, I drove all the way to motherfucking Houston. We got there about 6 in the morning. But I drove all the way. And the reason I did it, I pulled her. I drove like probably 13 hours. But the reason I did it is because I wanted to go down there and help me get there. Get her the time to sober up. Let you drive me back home in the morning. We're gonna grab a load. We're going back to Little Rock. And when I get there, this time, I'm gonna tell E, bro, I can't ride with her no more. So I get up there and we all chill. You know what I'm saying? I go get my car, go to the house. Everything go through so the weekend go by. And the next week get ready to start up. And when he called me, like, what's up, champ, man? You ready to ride? I'm like, yeah, man, about that, bro. I'm just gonna tell you, man. I can't get down with old girl, bro. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be back in the truck with her. I'm not going back on the road with her. I'm not trying to be no type of, you know what I'm saying, asshole or none of that stuff because I appreciate you giving me this job. I just don't trust this. And he was like, bro, let me stop you. I don't know what's going on between you and her, but she no longer a member of Pay Logistics. And I'm like, what you mean? He was like, man, she had a wreck in her personal vehicle this weekend. And she was drunk. You know what I'm saying? So she got her license took. She can't work for me no more. And I was like, damn. He was like, man, so this is what I'm gonna do. That's your truck now. He said, man, shit, you can call Mr. Jerry if you need some help. Learning how to do something, figuring something out you don't know. You can call him. He know everything it is. He got 40-some years experience. I'm like, big. So shit, that's why I started going out on my own right then, that day. Yeah. I'm over here about to get cussed out. Because apparently she ain't coming over here and told me good night. And then I'm talking to y'all instead of saying good night. Boy, ain't nothing wrong with local. I ain't got to be local, but I do want to be home daily. That wasn't no home day. That's type of shit I don't do no more. I don't like doing it over the road shit. Man, it would have been straight if it would have just been me and Cud the whole time, because me and Cud get along. We gonna ride and bump, we gonna ride and blow and chill and goddamn me chop it up, reminisce about the younger days and get this money and shit, go home for the weekend and start over. After on your own, shit, you be looking for a nigga like me on YouTube, like, man. See if this nigga dropped a new story. Damn, he ain't dropped nothing yet. He be checking every 30, 45 minutes. And nigga, oh shit, he didn't drop something. Crank that bitch up. That's why I'm like, man, I'm sacrificing right now, letting goddamn cartoon and goddamn CB and them build that shit up. So once I start, I'm a binge watch. Catch everything. But man, I know y'all done seen me on this motherfucker, eyes drooping, head getting heavy, man. I'm tired, I'm sleepy, I'm hungry. And my little John ain't coming through here tonight. That's messed up. I gotta find something to do. So, don't be afraid to take the long road, set the wrong road. Do things the long way, set the wrong way, and go tell somebody to cook me something to eat. I'm hungry. And if they do it, tell me you love them. We out.